Our designer would like to put a row of paving bricks leading from the path here through to the fountain. He's put a construction line running through here, and this rectangle has been turned into a block. We've called it a 2-foot square paver. We can check that it's on its own layer. It's on a layer called lighting, which we don't want. We want it on a layer called paving. So now it's been placed on a paving layer. And the colour is associated with whatever the colour of the layer is. What I might do now is edit that block and select the paver and say we'd like to have that paver filled, and then I'll close the block editor. So there's our paver. What we'd like to do is evenly space them through here. We can do that in a number of ways, the divide command, or we could use our measure tool, and if we measure from the intersection there, perpendicular to the edge of the paver, can't quite snap to it, but if we zoom in you can see it's very close to 0.3 of a foot. So if I'll just escape from there. If we go to drafting settings, I right click and up pops this box when nothing is selected, and go to polar tracking. I'll enable the distance step to be 2.3 feet. The paver is 2 foot wide and we want a gap of 4 inches or 0.3 of a foot. So our polar tracking is fine and is set appropriately. Now we can select the paver and just copy it from its insertion point at the center there. And as we move to the left, you can see I can put down pavers evenly spaced. I'll unselect all. They're all now 0.3 of a foot and are beautifully evenly spaced. So we could use the same system over here when we want a pathway leading from this paved area and some seating through here. We want that to be similar area. Now we don't have a sliced paver, but we could certainly use one of these pavers to place on top of the existing ones. They're just rectangles, so we can't extract the rectangles easily, but since this is a block, if we extracted the blocks on the paving layer, we would get 4 blocks of that 2-foot square paver name in the file that we bring to Excel. So we could do a quantity of pavers needed for this design once this part has been built in.